Earlier we have seen or we have solved the problem related to expected monetary value EMV. Now we will also do a problem on expected value of perfect information, which we also call that as EVPI. Actually what this EVPI indicates is, in most of the cases the vendors or sellers will not have information to make any decision. But however, in case if the decision maker has perfect information with regard to sales or with regard to demand, such kind of things, then they will be able to make better decisions such that they will have more profit or more revenues. So that is what we call, because there is a gap between the fact and the information or the decision, whatever we make. So for that reason, we are trying to examine if at all the vendor has a perfect information with regard to demand or sales, then probably they will be able to make such kind of decision. Let us say in case of hotels, there they may be able to prepare the dishes if they have perfect information. Otherwise there may be some kind of wastage which is a loss to the organization, and since they are perishable, it is not desirable to cook more or to prepare more and then wasting them. At the same time, in case if they are not prepared in sufficient quantities, the customers are not served promptly or within least possible time, then customer dissatisfaction may be there and they may not return. That is also one kind of loss. But however, we are only trying to examine what it would make the difference in case if the businessman has perfect information so that he can take advantage of it. So usually in case of perishables, this would be more useful. Even in case of newspaper vendors also, because the newspaper will have the life for that particular day. Even weekly magazines or monthlies, whatever the kind of magazines they want to store or procure with an with an intention to sell, but if they are not sold, it would result in some kind of loss. Here in this example, we have taken one problem related to a fruit box vendor, where he purchases each box for ₹50 and he box on the same day, then he is likely to lose that, he will lose that ₹50 because it is a perishable. But if he sells on the same day, he will get a profit of ₹50. Now we'll see with his past experience, he has provided the data here, what were the daily sales that he has observed for 100 days, and then he has seen the number of boxes being sold on each day, and then we'll evaluate the situation and try to see if he had that perfect information, what would have been the value of that information to him. So here the daily sales were captured, daily sales, how many number of boxes were captured, and how many days out of 100 days that he has sold that particular number of boxes. And so here daily sales, on certain days he was able to sell 7 boxes, on certain days 8 boxes, on certain days 9 boxes, on certain days 10 boxes. So out of 100 days, what he could do, he could sell 7 boxes was for 10 days, and for 30 days he could sell 8 boxes, 45 days he could sell 9 boxes, and 10 days he could sell 15 boxes. Total, if you see, this is 100 days. Then out of 100 days, if you take them as probability, 10 by 100 will give 0.10. Then similarly it is 0.3 or 30, 30 by 100. Then 0.45, that is 45 days out of 100, and 15 days out of 100 he could sell 10 boxes. Now we'll proceed with this kind of information. Now we'll check what are the possible courses of action and what is the possible demand. So for each possible demand, for each possible course of action, what would have been the profit we'll calculate. So here we have possible demand. As that was given in the problem, the demand varies from 7 boxes to 10 boxes. So the possible courses of action, what it indicates is the vendor can choose to stock 7 boxes, or he can choose to stock 8 boxes, similarly 9 boxes, and then 10 boxes. So these are the possible course of action. And now we will examine if there is a demand of 7 boxes, what would have been the profit. On each box we have 50 rupees, 7 boxes demand and 7 boxes he has sold. 7 into 50, 350 rupees is the profit. But here what happened, the next possible course of action was 8 boxes. He could sell only 7 boxes. That means 1 box is lost. So out of 7 boxes he has got 350 rupees as profit, and 50 rupees is lost because they are perishable. 1 box he could not sell, and that was a loss for which he has paid 50 rupees. So 350 minus 50 is 300 rupees. Here similarly 2 boxes are wasted. Out of 350, 100 is lost. Then the vendor will get a profit of 250 rupees. Similarly here 150 is lost out of 350 and 200 is the profit. Now we will examine for if 8 boxes have been stored. If 8 boxes have been stocked, if the demand is 7 boxes, so he could sell, if demand is 8 boxes and he has stocked only 7 boxes, he can sell only 7 boxes. So he will have a profit of 350. 1 box he could not meet the demand. Here 8 boxes are stocked, 8 boxes are sold, 8 into 50, 400. But here what happens, 9 boxes are brought, only 8 boxes are being sold. So 400 he has got a profit, 1 box is lost, so there is a loss of 50 rupees. So then it becomes 350 rupees. Then here what happens, 8 boxes are sold, 400 has come, 100 rupees is lost, and so 400 minus 100 is 300. Now the possible demand we check, there might be 9 boxes demand for. So here also 350, because in spite of demand being 9 boxes, since the vendor has brought only 7 boxes, he could sell only 7. 2 boxes are lost opportunity, but however there is no loss out of that. So here 8 boxes means 400 rupees is the profit, because 1 box was not available, he could not sell. Here it is 450 rupees. 9 boxes brought, 9 boxes sold. So 9 into 50. Here 400, because the vendor brought 10 boxes, 1 box is wasted. So that is a loss. Out of 450 minus 50. So then let us see, if the demand is 10 boxes, what would be the profit. 7 boxes are brought, 7 into 50, 350. 8 bucks are brought and 8 are sold, 400. 9 brought, 9 are sold, 450. 10 are brought, 10 are sold, 500 is profit. So after this, what we'll see is expected profit in case expected profit in case 7 boxes are stocked. This, when we are saying this is the average profit we are saying. So we'll calculate like this. The demand is 7 boxes, 8 boxes, 9 boxes, 10 boxes. Then the profit here what we'll write is 350. Demand is there, but he is only stocking this 7 boxes only. Here 7 boxes only is stocking, so our 7 boxes are stocked. Okay. So here 350, here also 350. Though demand is 8 boxes, he has brought only 7 boxes which he could sell. So he has got 350, 350, 350 as profit, and then we'll check with probability. What is the probability of demand? That is 0.10, then 0.30, then 0.45, then 0.15. So the profit here is expected profit, or profit we can say. Expected profit is here 0.10 into 350, that is 35 rupees, and 0.30 into 350 is 105, and similarly 0.45 into 350, it is 157.5, and here it is 0.15 into 350, which will give us 52.5. The total would be 350. What this indicates 350 is, this is the average profit the vendor will get if he chooses to select 7 boxes each day. So similarly we will examine for if he chooses to stock 8 boxes, and if he chooses to select stock 9 boxes, and similarly for 10 boxes we will try to see, we'll find out that, and then we'll see which one would fetch him the highest profit.